And there we go. Will this one be the day? We'll find out. Let me put the link in the stories. There we go. Hi Eli, don't worry. Today I started a little bit sooner because I don't know how far I'll go tonight. Hi Andres, how are you doing? Today I started a little bit sooner. I mean, it could be better. I didn't have a great day actually, but it is what it is. Hope your day was better than mine actually. Welcome to everyone. Happens. Thank you for caring. I mean, at least now I'm chilling on stream. I mean, the day would turn good as long as I find a shiny today. I don't know, I don't really have the feeling, but who knows. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's go. It might be the day then. Let's hope for it. Is the feeling for Feebas or Latios? I mean, or for Whiscash or Gyarados. They also exist. Alright. I mean, I'd be okay with it, even if I already have the the setup to substitute the Latios. I would also be okay with Feebas, because I also have a single real one going, so I mean, I suspended it on, was it like May 2023? So it would be actually decent to pick it up again. I mean, I'm not that much hoping for it because I'm not that much into accounts, but I mean, I started it, so I gotta complete it. And also I want to get a shiny Riolu, and that is the only way. So I mean, I could also have gone for the Safari Riolu, but I think that egg hatching is better. For it at least. Not planning on hunting on the Safari Zone in Heartgold and SoulSilver. I mean, at least for this year. I think I will stick to the Firered and Leafgreen one. I wanna commit a little bit more encounters on that one. The last year I did, was that like 16,000 encounters? It should be like that. Not that much, but last year I've seen so many people finding like 5 or 6 shinies in the Safari week. I've only found 2, but I caught both of them, so it's okay. I mean, I prefer finding like less shinies but catching all of them. For sure. I might have counted this encounter 2 times. I don't know. I won't count this one, just to balance what I did. Or what I might have done. I started streaming, I think a week and a half ago, and I'm finding quite good actually. I don't know actually, because it was something that I don't want to say I've always wanted to do, but I mean, I've always been curious about it, but I've never done it before, because I mean, I was planning on doing it like in the future when I will be like alone in my house, but I don't know. In the end, I chose to start because I didn't wanna wait like 2 years eventually to start streaming. And yeah, because in the end I got everything I need to stream. So I mean, there was no reason not to do so. And I mean, it's also a good exercise to practice talking in English, so that's another good value. And it's also a super good way to keep the channel active, because before starting streaming, I mean, I was trying, I was doing my best to keep it active, but I mean, the format that I'm doing is shinyhunting. It's not something that you can actually, I mean, you can't upload content like daily, or I mean, in without like any pause. So I mean, I tried to be consistent with the uploading, with the uploads, by using the community post, also the shorts and the YouTube videos. But in the end, I mean, it's not enough to keep the activity on the channel. And streaming is, I mean, every time I hunt, that is almost every day. I mean, I'd say that I shiny hunt like 5 times per week. In the end, by streaming, I would be like keeping the channel active almost every day of the week. So yeah, that might be the key actually. And I also kinda like the, I mean, having all the journey on YouTube, all the hunt. So having it like step by step in my live session of the channel, in my live like section. I mean, it was a cool feature. It is a cool feature, in my opinion. And also, I wanted to taste the joy of finding something alive. I I mean, live for real, not like me recording. I wanted to like share the joy in real time. But there are also many other reasons why I started streaming. They don't come up to my mind actually. I mean, I forgot to mention the most important thing actually. That is that I like doing it because I have fun. I didn't know before starting, of course, that I would have fun. I mean, I would have like enjoying it so much. But I mean, I tried. Like I used the first like 2 or 3 days just to like understand if this was something for me or not, and it is actually. So yeah, I will go on. At the beginning I had a couple doubts about like just about the noise in my house. I mean, I wanted to. I like to upload like clean content, if we wanna say like that, but so it a little bit scared me, the fact that I mean there are like all the possible noise that you can hear. I don't know, but even the most stupid things, for example my dog like barking and ruining the audio, but in the end I just thought who cares actually. I mean, my dog barks and then it will be it for I don't know 30 seconds, 1 minute. I mean, in the end I might just mute the microphone. But I'm not even doing it, so it was just like, I mean, every time you start something, you are always like paranoid about it, about everything that can go wrong. So you like make up so many scenarios in your head, but in the end it's all on your head. I mean, who cares if there is like noise? Yeah, that's true. It's pretty hard just because, I mean, apart from the long hounds, even if you have like, I don't want to say short hounds, but I mean, before odds, your content will still be like not consistent. I mean, you can do. I tried to put the most of the effort I could on being active with all the posts that I can do on YouTube, but in the end, if I find a shiny, I'm uploading the video of this shiny, a single community post about that shiny, and a single YouTube short. And by doing so, like, I mean, if I, for example, on Monday drop the YouTube video, and for example on Thursday I drop the community post, and then on Sunday I drop the short. That's it. I mean, I would have been with 1 week. I mean, I would have been active for a single week, and that's it. Not even every day. So yeah, the channel won't grow that much and that fast. I mean, not fast at all by doing so. But that's actually the best you can do if you're not streaming. And that's why I did so back in the day. I mean, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, then I just I mean, I just understood that streaming was actually the key to keep the channel active, and it's also a very good thing to involve also you guys that like watching my videos. I wanted to have a contact with you in some way without like just the comment section of my videos, and I think that really sharing the journey, because when I upload a video I'm only uploading the trophy, not the effort that I put in to get it, and I think that's something that my channel was missing, and it is important because I mean my channel is based on this, and I was like not showing the 97% of what my channel really is. And this means the encounters. So yeah. Another reason why I didn't start streaming before was also because I thought that, and it actually is, it would, I mean, I thought that it is actually difficult to do, because I mean in my channel I've always talked in English, so I am for sure doing the same thing in the live streams, because I mean in these past 3 years on YouTube people that are not Italian are subscribed, so that it would be like awful if I was starting streaming and talking in Italian, and I didn't even want to do that, so I'm perfectly fine by talking in English. But the point is that I mean it's not easy, it's hard, because imagine you got like a long day, you woke up early, and imagine coming back and like after dinner, instead of like chilling, like being like completely laid down on your chair, like imagine having to be like to pay attention to the chat, to what you say, because when I was not streaming I was not talking while I was hunting, I was just watching TV series and films, and it is way easier. So yeah, even if you're tired when you come back to from work or from like university, in my case, I was just watching my stuff, but now it's different, and I accept it actually. I thought that in the end it was something that I could do, so thank you so much. And I'm glad that you like to watch my streams actually. Yeah, I'm waiting so much for something to shine, so much. But it seems that it's tough. By the way, in the end, what I was saying is that if you are, after your long day, however it was, everyone would just go back to its house and watch Netflix and do nothing. In my case, I was watching Netflix and hunting, and it was definitely easier, and but in the end I still have fun, and I'm still super relaxed even in the stream, so in the end it's not that big of a deal. But for sure the effort is different than being watching a TV series. That's for sure. I'm eating so much my rubber bands. They always come off from the device. Anyway. By the way, fun fact, I don't know if you guys used to put the rubber bands around your consoles, but back in the day I didn't used to, because I was just too scared of ruining the buttons, because I mean the capture cards, apart from being like a bit expensive, are not even that easy to find, to obtain, and just thinking to the fact that I could ruin them because of some stupid rubber bands just to speed up the soft resets was not something I was that much into, but I mean, a year ago, I think a bit more than a year ago, I just decided that I was doing it, because when you're hunting with 4 consoles, you really can't afford moving your arms and shoulders every single time. I mean, imagine doing it 20,000 times. I mean, no way. But I don't know if this is something that other hunters do, but I used to always get the rubber bands off the devices whenever I end the hunting session, just because in the super remote case I was ruining the consoles. At least I was doing it for those 2 hours that I was playing, and not for the whole day by keeping them them on. So yeah, I thought that was a good deal actually, because I really couldn't afford to move my I mean the arms, because right now I'm only moving my fingers, and that's easy. But if you have to move just like this, there's no way. By the way, today we are eating 6,000 for Feebas. Oh, also 2 people subscribed, so thank you so much if you're in the stream. I mean, I am happy that you enjoyed the content. It's incredible how happy it makes me to even to read that +1 on the subscribers. I don't wanna say it makes my day, but almost. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because I put a lot of effort in this. So if people likes it, I'm happy for sure. It's always good to have a feedback. I mean, in every aspect of the life, actually, not only for Europe videos. By the way, today it seems that the dropping frames are quiet, actually. I mean, we still are not in the like critical time of the stream, because it is between like 10 p.m. and 10 p.m. So we are pretty close to it, but I mean, so far it seems to be good. With all the problems that I've had in the past streams, I'm fearing so much the dropping frames. By the way, in my honest opinion, the race will be won by Latios. I'm just feeling it that way. And I also trust like math, so it should be Latios. I mean, coming to this point, it would be I mean, it would be fine to break the record again of my longest sound, almost back to back. I mean, in the end, I just have to reach 31,000 encounters, and then it's done. But I don't know, I kinda love to keep my Wizmurround as the longest one. Not because I'm too lazy to do like so many encounters, because I mean I'm at 25,000 already, but just because of how iconic that shiny has been to me. Ciao Lux! We are always here. We got another subscriber, thank you so much. Happy you enjoy. I mean, I actually put an alert in the stream, but it seems it's not working. I mean, it might be that it works only when someone subscribes from the live, but I don't really think so. I don't know. I have to figure out why does my alert not work, but I really have no ideas. I mean, I already done it. I mean, it would be interesting to do it for the regular forms, so just be judging the design and the Pokemon itself, and not only like the color combination. It would also be cool, but I think it would be like so long, because I'd like to do such an accurate description of what I think about every Pokemon, and it wouldn't be even that fair, because in the end the base forms are always like discarded. Ciao Matteo. What do I think about Pokeradar shinyhunting? I think it's a super cool method, actually. It's pretty difficult to learn. I was a Pokeradar hunter before being a fullodds hunter. That's how I approached the shinyhunting. But I don't think it's something that the majority of the people stick with for that many time, because in the end, when it's let me see, it's super fun when you are not like an expert of it, but when you get like the confidence and you become skilled, it's not fun anymore, at least to me. Because every time you're starting a chain, apart from those like super rare times in which the chain breaks by itself, and if you choose the correct patch, the majority of the time you are going super far with the chain, and you are always getting the shiny, and you are getting shiny over shiny over shiny, and it's boring to me. But it still requires effort, for sure, to learn it. But whenever you have learned it, it was over for me. Oh, good luck on it. Are you doing it as a Pokeradar chain or as a fullodds one? Scyther is also a Pokemon that I'd like to shiny hunt on Platinum. Yeah, this is exactly the same for me. Apart from like 100 shinies, I got like 36, and then I stopped. It was already enough. It's not that it's like overpowered. It's in the end it's a method, so every time you go on, you have to increase the odds. It's also difficult as a method. I don't know the newest methods. I've seen like a couple of things from the newest generations, and as far as I've seen, Pokeradar hunting should be a bit more difficult than the newest methods. But in my opinion, what is really cool about this shiny is the fact that it's fullodds, so the journey that you do to get it. Because I strongly think that when people, for those people that started hunting because of the methods and then switched to fullodds, just as me, at the beginning they wanted this shiny, but then it's a bit controversial as a as a thing, but at the beginning they just wanted this shiny, but going on with it, they understood that it was just way too easy to get a shiny like that, and they wanted to like have to put like more effort in it, because in the end I mean, at least for me, when I was a child, the shinies were like gods, actually. Were like something that, I mean, a legend, actually. And in the end, by hunting them full odds, I mean, they still have this sort of meaning in the end, because I mean, hunting for a shiny full odds is crazy if you think about it. You are challenging a 1 in 8192 every single time, and it makes it so much legendary to me, actually. Because in the end, when you end the chain, you are at 30, you know you are getting the shiny. There is not even that much excitement behind the shiny patch. I've also done a Pokeradar tutorial back in the day. It was like 2021, but it was awful compared to the videos that I do now, because I didn't have the capture cards. So the beginning of the video was just me like explaining so many tips and things that I understood. I mean, my experience actually. And then the other part of the video was like my phone recording my Nintendo DS, and I was Pokeradar chaining, but it was awful because I mean you could barely see the patches shaking. So yeah, it is what it is, but I mean I didn't have the capture cards back in the day, so yeah, I did. I found quite a few random shinies. The first one I found was a Ghastly in 2018. I was 15 years old. Not even that much of a child, but I still was like a noob about Pokemon. I mean, not a noob, because I knew so many things about 4gen. That is the gen I played the most. But I mean, it was not hunting for it, so it was my first ever shiny, full odds shiny. Then I found so many other random shinies before starting full odds hunting. I found a shiny Tauros in not in the Safari Zone, outside the Safari Zone in Ergon and Soulsilver. I think it was still 2018 or 2019. And then I found a random shiny Chingling before starting full odds. I mean, you are not forced to catch it. You can just like defeat it. Catching the Pokemon in the chain doesn't increase the probability of the chain going on. It's the same. Another person subscribed, thank you so much. I mean, that's crazy. So many people are subscribing today. Thank you so much if you are in the stream. Appreciate that a lot. Let me catch up on the messages, that they are too many. I'm not able to read all of them. Give me a second. Yeah, Drillbur is also a super cool shiny. I don't know the percentage of the Drillbur in Pokemon Black, because I've never hunted in Gen 5. That is something that I will do in the future, for sure. But good luck on it. Yeah, exactly, Lux. The fact that I'm 25,000 encounters in, actually means nothing. Because I could go for other 25,000 encounters. I mean, I hope not to. It would be like destroying, but I mean, it could be, and that's what I and what everyone likes about fullodds hunting. Oh, that's sad. Such a bad shiny Clefairy, in my opinion. But I mean, a fullodds shiny is a fullodds shiny. In the end, still a trophy. Still something super cool to show for. I mean, random shinies are like huge. I personally found a random shiny like a week ago. It's the last upload on my channel. It was a shiny magneton. That was a crazy one. It was like 2 years that I was not finding any fullodds random shiny, and I got it like while setting up for my. I mean, I was playing through Firered and Leafgreen, and I found a shiny magneton. And it was also live because I was setting them up while I was hunting for Latios and Feebas before starting streaming. So I caught the reaction live. I was so blessed. Bye, Andres. Thank you so much for joining. And good luck on your homeworks. Oh, I actually didn't know about it, actually. I didn't know if you code the Pokemon in the chain, you got 98%. I mean, 98% is huge. I've also done a couple researches about it, about like catching versus defeating. Like 4 years ago while I was hunting with the Pokeradar. But I ended up knowing that it was the same. If it really is 98%, it's huge. But I mean, in the end, it's pretty easy also to reach 40 by defeating them. I mean, 10% more is huge, but it also is actually easy. Yeah, I used to think about it back in the day, but when I looked it up on Google, it seems that I mean, I don't know. I remember that there was no difference, but I don't know. It might be because it's not 2%. I don't know. I mean, in the end, every time you refresh the radar is 2%, and you are not refreshing the radar like only 40 times, but I mean, at least I'd say before reaching the chain of 40, you are refreshing the radar at least 100 times. I mean, you have to be lucky to refresh the radar like less than 100 times. So in 100 times, I mean, it's fair to eat the 2%. I mean, happens. You just reset and do it again. In the end, in, I don't know, 2 hours, you should get away with at least 3 shinies from that chain. I mean, from a chain that you complete. By the way, good luck on your chain. Are you chaining right now? Or you are not hunting at all? Let me see. I also think it's clean. A lot of people hate on it. I mean, in the end, I think that I like it just because it's Caesar. I mean, that color would... I don't know. It's not super great. I don't think it would fit many other shinies. I mean, many other Pokemons. But on Caesar, it's kinda okay. I wish that Scyther was a little bit, I mean, more different than just being like a sort of darker green. But I mean, in the end, we are not keeping it as a Scyther. It is becoming a Scyther. It is becoming a Caesar, so yeah. By the way, my brain is lagging. This is what happens when I mean, I go on stream late on the day. No, it's not true. By the way, I've seen that you are one of the people that subscribed like a couple minutes ago. So thank you so much, Sweet Memories, for subscribing. No, it's not true. That's it. I wouldn't be hunting for it otherwise. I mean, I think that there are also many other like shiny reactions of that Latios on the internet, and I've also already found Latios, so I mean it's the same. If it was a shiny locked, also Latios would have been. Top 5 shiny Pokemons ever. I'm gonna tell it you right away because in the stream that I've done 2 days ago, I literally did my top 10 live. I used a website. I can't remember the name, but I'm gonna take it super quickly. I mean, also Lux should know the name, so if you want to drop it again on in the chat. Let me quickly get my top 10 because it's a pretty studied top 10. We stayed. I mean, I don't want to say too much on every decision, but almost. So, my top 10 is. I'm gonna drop it in the chat so it stays. Or I might just read it. Let me get it. Because I had to get it from the yesterday's stream. So, first place, Gyarados. I mean, it's my first, it's my, not first, it's my favorite shiny and also my favorite Pokemon. And even if it's a pretty simple shiny because, I mean, it's just a red, there is not like that super cool combination. I wanted to put it as the first place because I love it. And then I judged all of them like on the color combination because in my opinion the color combination is what makes a shiny unique, because you can't say that a shiny is broken if it only has like a single color. And I mean, I don't know. By the way, the the top 10 is first place Gyarados, second place Volcarona, third place Weezing, fourth place Staryu, fifth place Suicune, sixth place Magmotor, seventh place Haunter, And I'm of course referring to the old generation sprite. And Haunter, in my opinion, is broken with the blue tongue, and also like that sort of like blue glow around the right hand, broken. Number 8, Tentacruel, number 9, Slowbro, and number 10, Ampharos. This is my top 10. My favorite Pokemon is Gyarados, both shiny and regular. I don't really know why. I'm just super cool with it, and it's so bad the fact that it's a compulsory shiny in Heartgold and SoulSilver, because it has lost so much value out of that. But it is what it is, actually. Thank you. Another Pokemon that was, almost in the top 10 was Arbok. In my opinion, it's an incredible shiny. Yeah, also Chandelure is a super shiny. Yeah. For sure. It was so difficult to choose because with the website that I used, it was like dropping every sort of round. It was dropping 20 Pokemons, and I had to pick the ones that I liked the most. And then the ones that I didn't pick were just like leaving the tournament, and like going on, the website was like dropping again all the Pokemons that I picked in the previous rounds, so that in the end I was going to get my my top 10. It was a super cool. It's a super cool website, actually. There are also so many shinies that are like monochromatic. I don't know if that's how it is called in English. But by the way, they only have a single color. What was changing was just a color, and I kinda left them behind because, as I said, apart from Gyarados, but as I said, I was trying to focus on the colors and not on the sprite slash slash the single color, because there are so many other shines, for example Rayquaza, Charizard, that are monochromatic, are good, but you can't put them in the top 10 because it's you're putting, if I was putting Charizard in my top 10, I'm a super fan of Charizard, it would have been because of the fact that it's a Charizard, because the sprite is broken, and not because, also a black shiny is broken, but it's you can't put like something that easy in a top 10, in my opinion. Or at least you can, but only one or two of those, just because you are like in love with them, just as I've done with Gyarados, that in the end only changes of one color. But my favorite shiny legendary, in my heart there will always be Lugia, because it was my first ever full-odds shiny that I wanted, and that's why it is the mascot of my channel. It means so much for me, that shiny. But if I have to pick one because of the colors, I'd say Suicune, because it's the only legendary that is in my top 10, so it has to be it. and in my opinion it's majestic. The fact that it seems almost like an ice type because of how like I mean of how light is the light blue and also like the the super dark blue air that it got are something else to me. It's too broken. But there are so many shinies that I like that are legendaries. I like so much Darkrai. The green eye that it got is incredible. I wish they put a little bit of white in that shiny. In my opinion, it would have sweetened so much. But also, other shiny legendaries are Cresselia for sure, incredible shiny. Moltres, because it got the same colors of Magmortar almost. It is both red and pink, and in my opinion, on a fire type, is a broken combination. But also not in a fire type. I mean, it's super cool. Hi Eli. We was having a little talk about our top 10 shiny Pokemons that I was super fresh with. I just did it 2 days ago, so another reason why I wanted to do that is because I know that my top 10 shiny was something that people will people were going to ask me, so I wanted to know it. So yeah. Pretty sad that I was not able to find a place in the top 10 for Arbok, because in my opinion it's a super incredible shiny. But I thought that Slowbro was better. Purple plus like golden tail, I mean not tail, the tail shell is incredible to me. Yeah, feel free to drop your top 5. We all just did, so I'd love to know yours. By the way, Eli, we just hit 6,000 for Feebas. Did you see it? We're going far. Oh, Caesar is your favorite shiny? Huge. You have to get it. You have to get it. Let's go. Yeah, Slugma is insane. Such a cool one. I dropped Slugma in my top 10 because I was like, I put it against Staryu, and I came up in the end with Staryu. I mean, I didn't want to put both of them in the top 10 because they are pretty much the same color, and I had to drop Slugma because in my opinion Staryu was a bit more unique because of the color combinations. In the end Slugma is, I mean, just grey / white, so that's why, but it's a super cool shiny. I wish I found it in the Stark Mountain when I hunted in there. But I found a coffin anyway. Don't wanna talk about it again. I have no idea what Vikavolt is. I'm gonna check it out. Let me see. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it before. It got a super cool design actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's a cool one. I mean, I'm a super fan of bug types, so I think they got clout. Palo Sand? Let me check it. Shiny Palo Sand. Oh yeah, I've also seen it before. Yeah. That is a super cool Pokemon also. It came up super good. And I mean, the shiny, super cool. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah, Agron was also going so far in my tournament, but in the end I had to drop it. But it's a super cool one. But in the end, what I came up thinking is that it's pretty difficult to judge a shiny actually, because you have to like split the colors from the artwork. When you're judging a shiny, you have to put 100% of the focus. I don't want to say 100%, but 90% of the focus on the colors and not the Pokemon. Because if not, the super cool Pokemons, for example Agron or the based Pokemons, are always gonna win. And I said 90% because there are situations, for example the Weezing that I choose to put in my top 10, that you need to consider the fact, the sprite, because the colors that Weezing got matches so much the Pokemon, and it is something that you have to consider. Yeah, Weezing is unreal. Do I plan on catching all the shinies possible on Pokemonheartgold and SoulSilver? No. I'm not planning on doing a living dex. I don't think it's something that I don't want to say I could accomplish, but I really don't see myself doing it. I just like to hunt whatever I feel like. I of course plan my hunts, but I think that if I wanted to commit on hunting for all of them, I should be on those games from tomorrow, since my death actually. And that's something that I don't want to do. I want to hunt on all the games I want to. But it would be cool, I won't lie, to have a shiny living dex, but I don't really like the idea of hunting the same Pokemon 3 times. I've thought about doing a living dex in the past. I have considered it, but just the fact that I should have hunted the starters 3 times each, no, I'm not doing it. No way I'm doing it. And I know I can avoid doing the same hunt, because I can also hunt them with the eggs, but I don't even like egg hatching at all, so I'm not doing it. If it was not for the starters, I might have considered doing a live index, but the starters are no, not doing it. Blissey has the best shinies ever. I don't remember how Blissey is, but I strongly don't think so. Yeah, finding the shinies, I mean, once each is something I could actually do. But I mean, I would not even know how to call such an accomplishment. Oh, Blissey doesn't change. That's why I didn't remember it. I hate those type of shinies. Also Dugong, I know that it got a slight difference, but it's awful in my opinion. I mean, a shiny has to be noticeable. And I also hate like Garchomp. I mean, what the hell am I even hunting for? It's not even different. Go away from my sight. If I'm finding a Gible, it will forever and ever be a Gible, for sure. Gible is a broken shiny. Hi, Dr. Rivi. Good luck on your shiny Rayquaza. I also wanna own the ON legendaries on 4gen in the future. Still don't know when, but I for sure will. Can't wait to get all of them 3. Yeah, the shiny version in the Pokédex was an incredible feature. I love it so much. I wish they did the same in 4gen so much. Thank you. Thank you. Are you okay if I call you just Eevee? That is actually simple. Thank you so much, by the way. I mean, we will eventually find something. I'm kinda no more hoping for something to shine at this point. But in the end... No, we are not approving Seal. Never. We are shaming on Seal. Let me think about other shinies that barely change. I don't know, I'd like to have a sheet in front of me, a spreadsheet of all the shinies because it's difficult to figure out. Oh, I mean, Zapdos, I'm okay with it because it is noticeable. I mean, it's pretty similar to Regice. Regice, in my opinion, it's broken as a shiny in 4gen. Also in Gen 5, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. It should be good. Yeah, but I'm okay also with Pikachu. It's the same thing as Zapdos. I mean, in the end, you can notice that they are shiny, and those type of shinies still got something. I mean, they got a strange, like, charm. I don't know. But as long as you can realize that they are shiny. I mean, also Garchomp is noticeable. But I don't know. I don't really like Garchomp. Yeah, Paras, exactly. Thank God I got it in Gen 3. Yeah, Togepi is actually difficult to find out. And I know because of my experience, because I got one. I was not even hunting for it, I was hatching some Togepis to get a decent nature combined with a decent ability. Because I wanted to do to make a competitive Togepi just for fun, because I was not competing. Because I mean, I'm in love with Togekis. And like, after I hatched like 60 eggs, I remember that like Togepi, the shiny Togepi is like super slightly different. And then I went back to my PC and checked all the eggs just to check if I found like a shiny, and I didn't. But 36 eggs later, I found one. After 96 total eggs, I found a shiny Togepi. It was insane. And it got the wrong nature and the wrong ability. It was the worst Togepi in the world. But, I mean, it was a random full-odds shiny, and it was with the eggs that it's a decent commitment. I was super satisfied with it. I also put it in my shiny Dream Team quest that I got on my channel. So if you want to go back and check it out, I didn't have the live reaction for Togepi because I found it like in 2019. I was not on YouTube, but I chose to put it in my shiny Dream Team quest anyway. Wasn't Surskit black? Am I tripping? Because if it was black, it's good. I mean, it's a good color. I mean, I like black shinies, so I'm kinda okay with Surskit. I don't really like the Pokemon itself, but I mean, if I have to judge the shiny, I'm not able to talk tonight. Let me drink. I'll be honest, I'm fine with Kecleon. I mean, it's a super mid shiny, but I mean, it's not even super bad. I mean, there are some shinies that has to be the ones that like change of a so little, and Kecleon was one of those. It has no it has done no faults. Yeah, you can notice, of course, that Togepi, that is a shiny, but I mean, you know, if you're not hunting for it, it's different, actually. I mean, of course, if you go in your party and check the nature, you are of course going to find out that it's a shiny. But I don't know, you might be super distracted, I don't know, you might miss out on it. I'm not that much in love with the shiny form of Togekiss. I wish they did it like black. I mean, imagine like running around with the Team Rocket suite with a black Togekiss on the back. I mean, it's almost like running with that suite with a Charizard in the back. It's too much. Oh, super cool! Yo! Yo, so you found out about my channel, it was almost 2 years ago. Huge! Happy to hear that. No, you should not drop the hound. No. Go and pick it up again. Now. There is no point on quitting an hound. Literally. You should never. I mean, there is no point on like dropping an hound and going for another full-odd hound that... I mean, it's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. I mean, I know that Seedot is at 30%, it's not a super easy Pokemon to get, but in the end, 30%, you can do it. I believe in you. I luckily got it after, I think, one phase, because I remember that I found 3 shiny Uthud, because I phased on my Pineco and also on my Seedot, I think. And it should be 2 Uthud for Pineco and 1 Uthud for Seedot, but I'm not super sure. I strongly suggest you to go to the toilet, because we are going to be sit here for the next like week at least. You are risking like not to go to the bathroom for like 100 hours straight. Yo, good luck, Henry. Good luck on your Kyurem. It got such a unique design. Kyurem as a Pokemon. I wish that we could hunt for Zekrom and Reshiram in Gen 5. I mean, we can actually, because you just have to buy like an action replay and remove the lock, but I don't have an action replay and I'm not buying it for that. I mean, I might be in the future, I don't know, but I don't think so. Let's go. I believe in you, you are getting it. First phase, Shiny Seedot, first phase, trust me. Were you like double hunting or single hunting or triple hunting for it? Or you were playing on just one device? Because in the end, even if you're playing from only one device, the headbutt hounds are incredibly fast. Like super duper fast. I mean, I was triple hunting for my Pineco, and yeah, the encounters were fast. Yeah, I was talking about the Seedot hound. yeah, I understood that you were hunting with the Pokeradar for your Scyther. By the way, drop in the chat whenever you get to the chain of 40. I wanna know. What did you do, Evie? What did you do? Yo, that's broken. Not even 200 resets in. That's huge. Yo, keep going. 35. You are almost there. Yeah, I mean, as long as you hit the safest patch you can. I mean, don't be greedy. Like, I mean, join the patch only if you feel it like safe. No, I do not. I used to have some cards. I mean, I was not a Pokemon TCG player, but I used to have some cards from my childhood, but I already sold them. And yeah, the only thing that I'm is still with me from my childhood are all the games. And yeah, that's it. No. That's a super F. That's a super F. You should always come with a Master Ball. I mean, that's a super R. Yeah, I know you are plenty of like super vintage Pokemon things. And those are cool actually. But I mean, I'm not... I mean, this might sound like strange because I'm actually collecting shinies right now, but I'm not like the type of person that collects stuff. So that's pretty much why. If I was a collector, apart from, I mean, a shiny collector, I think I would for sure collect something from, I mean, Pokemon related. I mean, I have Pokemon related things. I got a little Gengar action figure, and also all the Bulbasaur family as a super little action figure, and I also got Cyndaquil plush, and also a two super little Lugia action figures. I like spent not even €3 on those super little Lugia action figures. They were just with a awful quality. They were just fake, I think. I don't know, but I mean, you know when you go like to a store and they got nothing from Pokemon, literally. I mean, apart from the cards, but they got like just a little action figure of a Lugia that is my mascot. I just said I have to get it. I mean, it was the only action figure they got. Super like little. €3. I got it. I mean, it's my Pokemon. Come on. No, Matteo, I have no magazines, but Lux has, I mean, he has plenty of them, as far as I know. Yeah, I can actually imagine. I mean, losing a shiny Rayquaza. Yeah, it's also one of my favorite legendaries, actually. It got such a clean sprite. And it's also, I mean, a pink shiny. Pink slash, like, almost red. Not really, but almost. Super fan of it. I also got the box here. And this is from my childhood. I bought it like I don't know even how many years ago. This thing, like with all the, I mean, with the Pokewalker that I also have, and the Pokemon game itself, it's so it is so expensive right now. It's incredible. And I also got it in super good conditions, so I'm never selling it. It will stay forever with me, forever and ever. I wish I had also the like the box of the HeartGold version, but I sadly have not, and I'm not planning on buying it. It's too expensive. I'm trying to save money. I'm a super fan of Pokemon X and Y. After, I mean, I played Pokemon Y. I had 600 hours. 650 hours on Pokemon White, I think, because I spent so much time like in like all the summer, every year summer, with the Wonder Trades. I was just leaving my Nintendo DS like on the side doing wonder trades. But I liked so much those games. These are the last games I played. I know nothing beyond Pokemon X and Y. I was so much into the Mega Evolutions, so much. In my opinion, it's a super W mechanic. Yeah, Wonder Trades are super... I mean, are fun, actually. You can get, like, shit. You can get shinies that, I mean, were not counting to me because, I mean, who actually cares about shinies that... I mean, I didn't found them, so I don't care. But I was, of course, keeping them. But what I was looking for the most was, like, the... like... arcade Pokemons. There were so many back in the day. I don't know if there still are those hackers that were. You could also tell by how their name was written. They got like super strange, like words in their name. All the like super strange like. Type of way to write. I don't know how to explain it. And it was insane because I got so many like competitive shiny Pokemons that were of course like programmed by a computer. But I mean I got like a Lucario, a shiny Lucario, shiny Charizard, that at the time was super good in the competitive. I'm plenty of them, but I'm not using my Y file like since 2020. It might be. Yeah, you're such a fan of shiny Mega Gardevoir. No, I'm not talking about like those cringy names. I'm talking about like some strange like characters of the I mean of the keyboard. It's pretty difficult for me to explain how it was. I don't know if you actually phased or you have ever phased one of those like accounts. I can remember the name of one of them actually. I think its name was Mizuki TV, if I'm remembering correctly. There was this like account that were dropping so many broken shinies, competitive shinies. For example, Genesect, I got one. Red. With all the IVs, 31 IVs. I mean... It was not even my birthday. Another person subscribed. Thank you so much. If you're in the stream. So happy that you enjoy what I do. It would be super great if I was able to reach as many people as possible. Just to... I mean, to share how cool shinyhunting is, even to people that have never approached this world. It would be awesome. Yeah, I also thought about it. That they were people that got like YouTube channels or like they were streaming and they were just giving away shinies. But I will never like get the point of doing so. I mean, why should you? I don't know. At that point, just stream your shiny hounds and not your, like... I mean, what is the point on streaming you, like, trading competitive Pokemons that are programmed? I mean, I could, like, get the point if you were, like, hunting for them and then, like, throwing them away. That's something that I will never do, and I would never do. But I can, like, get the point of someone that was doing it. I mean, I don't know. To me, there is no way, but I don't really see the point on programming Pokemons and then throwing them away. Like in Generation 6 also, because I was doing these Wonder Trades not even that many years ago. It was like 2020/2021 that I was doing those Wonder Trades. Because, I mean, I had nothing to do. I was just chilling and I got my Nintendo DS in the back. So, I mean, why should someone Wonder Trade in Gen 6 like in 2021, 7 years after? I mean, are the... It might be because they didn't kept the Wonder Trade as a mechanic, but I don't know, because I mean, I know nothing about the new games. But if the new games don't have the Wonder Trade mechanic, it might be it. That counter is counting all the Pokemon I see. It might be Feebas or Gyarados or Whiscash. It is going on with one. I mean, it's going on of one anyway. I'm only counting... I mean, I'm counting everything I see. So, yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. My first Nintendo DS game... Alright, so this is controversial because the first thing I played with my Nintendo DS was with an Air 4. So I kinda had everything on that. But I still think that the first thing that I played from the Air 4 was Pokemonpearl. That I also bought like after 2 years. I mean 2 years later I bought the real cartridge because my Air 4 stopped working, because I think it was because of me updating the Nintendo DS, so the Air 4 was no more like able to work on that DS. So I lost everything I got. I mean, I didn't lose it, but I could not see it anymore. And I was so mad because I got like my level 100 Infernape. I was like 12 years old. I mean, you are 12 years old, you have a level 100 Infernape, your favorite Pokemon ever, and you lose it because your Air 4 is no more like compatible. I mean, you can't play it anymore. So I was so mad, and I asked my parents to buy me the real cartridge. I think they spent not even 20 euros. It was like a used cartridge. I got it from a GameStop. And I still have it with me. And it's actually my shiny bank. All the shinies I get in 4th Gen, I transfer them in my Pearl game. That is the one from my childhood. I got it, it was 2012 when I got it. Or it might be 2011. I don't know. But I still have it. And there is everything on it. All my... I should have 70 or 75, I don't remember, full odds shinies. And they are all of them are there. On that cartridge I got all the events, all the shinies I got, all the also my shinies that I got with the Pokeradar, everything, literally. Yeah, I mean, it was unlucky as a situation, but in the end it brought me to buying the real game, and I mean, thank God I didn't start shinyhunting on an Air 4 because I mean, it's better to hunt for them in the real cartridges. But I think in the future, even if it was, I mean, even if it have never stopped working, I think I was going to switch to the real cartridges anyway. I mean, as long as I was getting older. But I remember that when I was a child, I knew nothing, literally nothing about Pokemon games. I didn't even know that the game that I got on that Air 4 was Pokemon Pearl, because I don't know why, but all the icons and the names were not the real names of the games. So I just clicked on that Pokemon Pearl without knowing that it was a Pokemon game. So what happened is that I was like 8 years old. Man, it's so fresh as a memory. I still can remember it. I was 8 years old. I was with my Nintendo DS in my hand. I started Pokemon Pearl, like I was reading what the Professor Rowan was saying. Super cool, okay. Then I see my little sprite in its room. Okay. And at first I didn't know what to do, actually, because I mean, you don't know that it's a Pokemon game. Even if I knew that it was a Pokemon game, I still didn't know what to do because I've never seen gameplay. I was like a child. I've seen the stairs, so I just went to the ground of the house. Literally the house in which you spawn at the beginning of Pokemon Pearl. I remember that there was the mom in the room. Okay. She was talking to him. Okay. And then I couldn't figure out that I had to I mean, it's not that it's not super immediate as a thing that you have to go across the it's not a door. I was not able to go outside. That's it. So the first day I played Pokemon without knowing it was Pokemon, just running around in the house trying to go out. Then at some point I was running in literally in every direction. At some point I went the direction that I choose to go for was in front of the door, because it's not a door. You can't understand it's a door. I mean, at least I did not. I feel so stupid, but I mean, what did I have to do? I don't know. I ran in front of that sort of door and appeared a sort of arrow that was pointing outside of the house, and then I understood that I had to push that sort of door, because it's not a door. I don't know what that is. Let me get the translation, because I actually know what that thing was. Let me get it real quick. Yeah, it's so relatable as a thing, actually. I mean, let me get the translation real quick. Let me see. Yeah, it was a carpet. I mean, there was a red carpet. There is no way that a child without like YouTube, without seeing like gameplays, like figures out that you have to go through that carpet and then go out. And I don't even want to tell you what I felt when I went out. I mean, imagine like thinking that you are playing a game that is all based on staying on a house because I was not able to escape. So I was thinking, I don't have to escape. Simple. All the game is inside this fucking house. Then I went out and I have literally seen the world. I was so stunned. I don't even know if at that time I knew about Pokemon existence, actually. Because in the end, I mean, I might have known because of like the cartoon. Yeah, kinda. But I think I didn't even like thought about like the fact that a Pokemon game existed at all. And then when I had to choose the starter, I understood that it was a Pokemon game, actually. Yeah, exactly. You exit from the fucking door and you discover like the world. Such a wholesome thing, actually. I mean, I felt so stupid, but... Yeah, I mean, this can only happen when you are super firstly approaching a Pokemon game. I mean, after you have played it the first time, you are of course going to understand that you have to go out. But I mean, those magic moments are like, I mean, I want them back. Yeah, exactly. It was so chaotic. I mean, if my like first ever game was, I don't know, X and Y, I think I would have figured it out like super soon that I had to go out. I mean, I don't remember actually, but I think that there is, I mean, it's literally drawn the door. I mean, you have to be stupid not to to understand that that one is a door if it is drawn, because I don't even remember if it's drawn or not, but it should be. Or at least it's not drawn, but there is like the sort of gate. I mean, you can understand it, but with that red carpet, give me a break. Yeah, the magic of the pixel era. Kinda. There will never be Pokemon games like these. Ever. And it now starts the nostalgia moment, as always in my streams. It felt so good playing Pokemon in elementary school with my Nintendo DS, with my friends. It was so cool. Like playing with each other. Incredible. I'll never do it again, unfortunately. I think, at least. Let's go, let's go. Go for it. It's already yours. Are you looking for like a nature in particular? Or are you okay with anything? I mean, are you synchronizing? Because if you're synchronizing, you are, I mean, 100% getting your nature in a Pokeradar chain. Adamant, let's go. I mean, I hope you have some like space in the party to be fulfilled by the citers, so that you can check the nature right away. But I mean, I think that you are going at least to go for 2 of them. I mean, so that you got the complete line. I personally have always done so, just to get the complete line. I mean, I was not going for like infinite shinies as long as my chain lasts. It was super boring and useless also. I mean, what's the point on like filling the box with the same shiny from the same chain? I don't know. Yeah, I did. There is an insane one that was a full odd, actually, because I was Pokeradar chaining for Shinx, and I was just starting the chain because I failed the previous chain, so I resetted over it and I started again. I literally used the Pokeradar, I went into a patch and it was a shiny, and the patch was not a shiny patch, so it was full odd, and it was the first patch of the chain. It was incredible. And it was also my target. I mean, it was not a random Bidoof or Starly. I was looking for Shinx and I found it. It was incredible. But after that, yeah, I found, I think, a little bit more than a couple shinies before. I mean, I found a bit more than a couple shiny patches before the chain of 40. I got a spreadsheet linked on my YouTube, on the bio of my YouTube channel. In which is reported all the shiny I've got, both full odds and with the Pokeradar chains, and the chain I code them at. But as far as I remember, I found a Smeargle, one of my 4 shiny Smeargles that I used to catch my shinies with. I found it at a chain of like 20 or something. I also remember I found, I mean, let me take it. I think I found something with a chain of 6, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me check. Let's see. I found, yeah, a Sneasel, chain of 6. A Beldum, I'm super in love with it. My shiny Metagross. I found it as a Beldum. I had to Master Ball it because it was struggling. I was counting the PPs and it was almost dead, so I had to Master Ball it. It was super difficult because I still was not super an expert of the Pokeradar chain method, and it was with the like the Sandstorm. And I luckily got it after a chain of 20. Then I found a Shellos, 14, a Smeargle after a chain of 12, Meditite, 34, and that's it. Yeah, couple of them. Yeah, decent. I mean, I was chaining a lot back in the day, so it's kinda fair that such a thing happened. I mean that I found a shiny patch before counting 40 on the shiny chain. I mean on the Pokeradar chain. Hi Joaquin! We are still here, no phases. I was just talking about some Pokeradar chains I got in the past. You guys are literally like building a friendship in my stream chat is so awesome. To see such a thing happen. Yo, that's such I mean, let me read. Alright, I got it. Yeah, it was cool. Top 5 Pokeballs. Oh. Let me get like a peek in which there are a lot of them, just not to forget any of those. Let me see. I mean, are we also including like the Pokeballs from... I mean, I think not. The ones from like HeartGold and SoulSilver that are like unique. By the way, my favorite Pokeball is the Master Ball. Because it got, I mean, I love the color and it also got the M on like in front of it. That is the like the first letter of my surname, so it's kinda huge actually. But apart from it, I like a lot the Sub Ball. I don't have a top 5, but I'm gonna just list the 5 of them that I like the most. I also like the Dusk Ball a lot. And let's see. The Safari Ball is also unique. I've always liked those type of like I mean that military color on things, so I like it for sure. And then I'd say the Moon Ball. I think it's super unique. Yeah, the level ball is cute, yeah. I remember that back in the day when I caught my shiny Tauros in HeartGold and SoulSilver outside of the Safari Zone, I was almost running out of Pokeballs, and in the end I caught it in is that named the Fast Ball? Is one of the ones that are only in HeartGold and SoulSilver. It should be that. And it was so strange because I mean Tauros is everything but speed, as far as I remember. So yeah, the Premier Ball is also cool. But I'm not super that much into the animation that it drops when you drop the Pokemon. I mean, it's good, I like it, but not more than other Pokeballs. For example, I think that the animation of the... I don't remember the English translation of this Pokeball. I'm talking about the Pokeball that is green and that you use to catch like Pokemons of a low level. I can't get the name. I don't know. But I really like the animation that it drops. I mean, I don't know if animation is the correct way to say it, but I mean, yeah, for example, the eel ball drops some sparkles. I'm talking about it, and I also I'm super too much into the animation that is dropped by the eel ball. It's like a double shiny sparkle. Yeah, minor ball is in Italian. It should have another name in English. That's what I'm wondering. Let me check it out. I should be able to find it. Yeah, the nest ball. There we go. Easy. I should have checked it earlier. The nest ball. Super cool animation. And also the dusk ball animation is also good. I mean, I like darkness and all those stuff. So yeah. Yeah, the nest ball really suits Caesar. By the way, I'm so glad that it seems that today's stream was not lagging. That's super good. Super happy about it. I hate so much when the frames like drop and my stream almost crashes. By the way, in the end, I like all the Pokeballs actually. I think there is none of them that I don't like. There is one actually. I don't really like the Quick Ball. Neither the colors and the animation. I think that is a Pokeball that I will always use just for like shinies that are matching like perfectly. For example, Drifloon. I caught a Drifloon in a Quick Ball, if I'm remembering correctly, back in the day. No, it's not bad. I also used to use the default ones, but not for shinies. I mean, during a playthrough, I'm always using them just not to waste money. I mean, not only for that, but also because I like to have, I mean, my journey team with the Pokeballs. But I mean, it's fine. The regular Pokeball is good looking actually. No, I've never done a Pokemonmerald Hound. Hold on, give me a second that I have to delete a couple videos because I have no more memory. Because I'm also recording, apart from being streaming, so that if I find something, it will be easier to edit the video. I already have it on the computer. There we go. I've never done a Pokemonmerald, and I think I'll never do it. I don't know. I don't really like the eggs, and if I'm committing to an egg hunt, I'm doing it full odds. I mean, to me it's super boring to egg hunt, but I think that every once in a while, just to do something that is super different from all the other rounds, it's okay to do it. That's why I'm using my real wound just as a sort of jolly. But I don't know, maybe in the future I might go for a pokemonnemerald round, I don't know. Because I have 2 foreign games that are my 2 platinum. I got 4 platinums and 2 of them are American, so I might eventually go for something with the pokemonnemerald, but I don't know. I will for sure in the future complete my real wound that I'm just keeping to fulfill an eventual like empty spot in my layout, because I was single hunting for it. And I also the only thing that I like about that hound is the fact that I can take a look to my shinyhunter like every time. It is so beautiful. Caught it in a heal ball. Such a fan of that Pokeball. I mean, the double shiny sparkles are huge. It's sad that the heal ball is not the better looking Pokeball. It's cool, I like it. I'd love to catch a Moltres in it, or even like a Magby. I mean, not a Magby, but I wanna have a Magmotor in that Pokeball. It would be super fine. And I will go for a shiny Magmar in the future for sure. Magmortar is in my top 10. I want it. I already got Electivire. I'm a super fan of it also, so I have to complete the duo. How is it going with the Pokeradar chain? How many Pokeradar refresh have you done so far? I don't remember the probability. You should have 1 in 200 now to get a shiny patch. But something that I don't remember is if was the 1 in 200 for every shiny, for every patch to be shiny, or is 1 in 200 for every time you refresh that there is a shiny patch in there? Because it should be different if I'm thinking correctly. I don't know, because I have I no more have the brain to think like this far in the day actually. But and I don't even wanna think about it. Oh, 2% every refresh. Alright. I mean, in the end, it's okay. Anyway, you should be able to get it. It almost never happened to me to break my chain that was already at 40. It happened to me 3 times, I think, before getting a single shiny, of course, not after having got a shiny. Yeah, keep going. Do you nickname your shinies or do you not? If you do so, drop the nickname you want to give to that scissor. I mean, to that scyther that will be a scissor. I'm a super fan of giving nickname. Not to the legendaries, but to the other Pokemons, yes. And what the nickname then? Oh, I see. Alright. Are you talking about the ones in Gen 6? If you are talking about them, I mean, I understood what you are talking about. If you are talking about something like farther on with the generations, I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah, that is actually a super fast way to full odds sound. And what's your target? Oh, Magnemite. Imagine like I got the random Magneto, like huge. Phase 4. And what was... I mean, what did you found on the other phases? What was the phase 1, 2 and 3? Oh, 3 should be Voltorb, so 1 and 2. My longest chain... So I've never had like the goal of doing a super long chain. I think I tried just once. But I mean, I didn't care about it. I went at 62 for a Geodude, nothing special. I mean, I think that if I committed a bit more and tried, like, doing a record, I should have been able to get around like 100 or 110. It shouldn't be that difficult. Hi Pokemon, how are you doing? I wish my day was better, actually, but with the stream, it actually got better. I'm feeling like happy right now, so let's go. Hi Peso. Good luck on it. I'm also trying to get a Feebas. I'm not succeeding in it, but I mean, I eventually will. I mean, not eventually. I for sure will. We don't know when, but I mean, what do you mean about what do I think about them? I mean, I think it's a cool challenge actually. Are you talking about the shiny lock? I mean, not. It's not the correct name. Are you talking about the No, it's not even a badge quest. Yeah, it should be a shiny lock quest. That should be the name. I think it's super cool actually. I don't see myself doing it, but I think it's a good format actually. Oh, that's nice. Magikarp is actually my next target. If I find Latios before Feebas, I will change the two Latios spots into 2 Magikarps in Firered and Leafgreen. I'm gonna buy them from the NPC like after the first series. I mean the first badge, it's not the first series. Yeah, I mean it's the same patience of all the other shinyhunters actually. Oh, by the way, I was checking the chat from my phone, and I didn't notice that you were sad about getting a Magikarp. I thought that it was a past hound. That's sad. So you phased on the Feebas. Rip. I mean, it should be a 50% also on Emerald, so you will eventually get it next phase. I'm personally hunting with the Super Rod because I think it's more optimal as a way to hunt for Feebas in 4th gen. So I won't phase on a Magikarp, but I will go for it anyway. So welcome to everyone that's joining. Yeah, 108 is good. Do you know what is the world record of the longest chain? I have no clue actually, but I think that I kinda remember that I've seen. It was so many years ago, but in the bottom screen of a couple people, like 130 or 150. I might be wrong. Yeah, it's fair. I don't know actually the picking up rate of the rods in 3rd gen, because the hound that I'm doing right now is the first ever fishing hound that I do. So I have no clue about the picking up percentage in 3rd gen, but if the old rod picks up so many baits as it does in Gen 4, you really should be dropping the old rod and also the good rod for the super rod, in my opinion. At least that's what I did, and I think it's the best way actually. But it depends on what you want to phase on. Carvania is super good actually, so the good rod should be, it's okay, but as I said, I don't know. Why should I be scared, Joaquin? Tell me. I'm scared about reading that I should be scared. I'm not understanding, guys. What are you talking about? Yeah, I got it. You are on Emerald. What I was saying is that I don't know if the percentage of getting like a bait is the same of the Gen 4. If it's the same, I would go with a super rod. I tried with the old rod, and I was picking up so many baits. I was losing so much time. I mean, I used to like the Pokemon anime like so many years ago, but I mean, I'm not watching it, so yeah. I mean, it was super cool. I watched the up to like the episode in which there was the legendary fight between Electivire and Infernape. It was like Diamond and Pearl actually. And yeah, that's it. I saw nothing else. Up to that point I saw, don't wanna say everything, but almost. I mean, it was on TV and I was eventually watching it. By the way, I will go on like for other 15 minutes and then I will go off stream. I think that 3 hours are enough. I have to go to bed. If this can hurtens you, my skin is also fragile. If this is what you meant, actually. Oh, so the point was that you would look bad? I mean, if you think that you would look bad, don't do it, but if you think... I mean... I don't know. I don't know what to say, actually. I mean, in the end, I think that like leaving the air like of their original color in the like lateral part and only like coloring the part, I mean this part, I think it should like fit everyone decently. I mean, as long as you keep a part of your hair like in your original way, I don't know. But it of course depends actually on so many factors, yeah. It depends on the case. It's not like, yeah, it depends. I don't know actually, because there is like more contrast. It should not be that bad, but I don't know. I should like see to tell. I don't know. I'm not like a stylist or like someone that is an expert of like these type of things. But I don't know. You might try and if it's not good, just do a buzz cut and it's over. That's how I approached it in the first place. I mean, in the end, as far as I know, if you don't do it that often, you are not damaging them that much. For example, I'm refreshing them every like 4 months, or at least my plan is to do that after like 4 months, and they grew like so much in 4 months. The Pokethlon, are you talking about the like the place in Heartgold and Soulsilver in which you can farm like points and buy stuff? If you're talking about it, I enjoyed it so much. Back in the day, I grinded so much on it to get all the like items and the like the evolution stones. So yeah, I kinda liked it. I mean, I'm not not playing it anymore, but eventually I might do it just to get some items, some useful items. Thank you. I don't know. I actually don't know. You might like try and Photoshop like your hair and like check out how it looks. I don't know. It might be an idea. Or at least, as I said, you can do it and then buzz cut. I've never done a buzz cut actually. I never will. I stick to my hair. Yeah, it's actually super fun. There is a large variety of games, yeah, that you can do. I liked a lot the one you had to like run. It was like a sort of like 100 meters like Olympian, I don't know. And I also liked the one in which you had to like destroy the plates. Yeah, by the way, it's actually how I have my hair right now. Like a little bit of the back and just the top. But I think you were talking to Pokemon. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure about it, actually. The first time that I like refreshed my hair, I was doing it like full head. There are like a couple YouTube videos in which I got like the full head blonde, but it was not good because when it, I mean, like for the first time it was okay, but when they start growing again, on the like the lateral parts is awful to see, in my opinion. If you are like if you have short hair, it's pretty bad to see like the starting part that is brown and like the remaining part that's yellow. It's awful, in my opinion. It seems like they are dirty even if they are clean. I don't know. It's kind of strange. In the end, it was not even that bad, but I strongly think it's better like how I got them right now. so I'm sticking to them. I don't know how much I'll go on like dyeing them, but I don't know, as long as I want. But I strongly think this is like the ending formula of my hair. I mean, if I'm coloring them, it will always be like this, nothing else. Or like this, or like my original color. I'm keeping it. I mean, I'll keep it. I don't know. But I don't know what you think about it, but I really like when they start growing and you see like the original hair on the top, because on the lateral parts is awful, as I said, but on the top, in my opinion, it's, I don't know, it got something. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Not many people told me so, and hearing it, it's I mean, it's good. I don't think they would be like fine on me. Red hairs. Red hair. I don't know, I keep trying to put a plural on that word. It has no plural. I will never. That's unfortunate. You're fine, Evie. No problem. Yeah. Mood sentence. For real. I might reach like 700 just to get a clean number and then go off stream. It's insane that I'm finding nothing, it's huge. I'm always like seeing everyone finding something on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere, literally. It's only me like stuck in this fucking hound. It's so sad. Don't worry, there is two of us. Still no luck. I mean, in the end, the Latios sound is not even a slow aunt, it's a super simple soft reset aunt. I'm also doing it as a 2 of. How is it possible that I haven't found anything? The problem is that your position might seem better than mine because you will find the shiny like soon, but you will have to like stay up because I assume you are Italian, alright? And you will have to stay up until you find the shiny patch. You can't like turn off the device, and I don't think you are gonna like put it in standby and under the charge, because it would be like too much commitment. So my position is actually better than yours because I at least can go to bed. Shiny imminent? I don't know. I don't remember actually if I asked something directly to you. I've been saying so many things this stream. I don't even remember. As I said, my brain, I mean, I'm destroyed. Literally. I don't even remember what were you hunting. I don't know if you told me actually. I don't know. I of course remember of Matteo's Scyther, but I don't remember. I'll try to scroll down the chat. Oh, Rayquaza, yeah. I'm sorry guys if I'm like acting as an NPC, but I mean, it's midnight. And my eyes hurt, actually. And that's another reason why, at the beginning of the stream I was talking about why I started streaming, because you guys asked me. Another reason why I didn't ask, I didn't start before, is that I come home completely destroyed every time. I can only hunt like after dinner, so at least I have to. I mean, when I was recording, like, I mean, off stream, I had just to speak those like 10 minutes of my Europe video when I was finding the shiny, and all the other hours that I was hunting, I was literally collapsing. I was like on another planet. But now I can't be on another planet because I have to talk in English, that's not my language. And I have to, to answer to you. And also check out that the stream doesn't crash. And all the other things, so... You got it! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Now go and catch it. Don't fail it. You are the first person that that finds a shiny live on my stream. Yeah, you are the first one. Let's go. Such an iconic event. Congrats on it, let's go. Now don't write anything in the chat and stay focused on not failing it. Yeah, exactly, first shiny. Yeah, it's 5 PM. You're supposed to be at work, but you are in my stream. Let's go. I mean, the fact that I'm going off stream is good for your like your ad for the person you work for. I don't know. Yeah, Evie, I'm Italian, and this might have been the only stream in which literally food didn't come up, and it came up because of you. As always. I mean, not as always because of you, but as always it comes up. It's incredible. In every single stream, it's incredible. Oh, you found 3 shinies last week on stream and you didn't tell me? Or you might have told me and I don't remember, I don't know. But I have a good memory actually, so I'd remember it. I mean, as long as you wrote it in the chat, because if not, I'm not like a wizard. Don't forget to drop the nature in the chat. I wanna know if you got the synchronize worked. And also, I still don't have a network guess actually, because of the fact that I have never like hunted in call with other people or with like friends of mine, because I have no friends that shiny out. I'm alone. I don't have a shiny network guess, so I'll choose a network guess right now with you, and I'll stick to it forever. Let me choose the best one. I mean the coolest one that I want to go for. Let's see. I wanna go for something broken, so I wanna choose like one between like timid or modest or like adamant and stick to it. Or not, because those are mainstream. I might go for something like random. Like Nori. Yeah. Yeah, I might go for Nori. I'm guessing Nori. And from now on I will always guess Nori. Let's go. I mean, I'm of course guessing the one you are synchronizing for, but if we are not talking about synchronization... Yeah. To me it's Nori. I have no clue about the percentage of the catch rate, Scyther's catch rate, so I can't help. But if you check on Google, there should be like the catching calculator in Gen 3 and 4. I use it to set up my hunts, and it's pretty accurate. I like how Nori sounds, so I'll go for it, even in the future. 30 nest ball? I'll calculate the catch rate for you. Tell me the level. That, by the way, as far as I knew, the level shouldn't like touch the catch rate, but I don't know why the website asks for it, so... Anyway, you don't need it anymore. Congrats on it. Let's go. Hi Michael. That's sad because I'm almost going off stream. In 48 encounters I'm going off stream. As soon as I reach 700 for Latios. But it's nice to see you. You joined in the exact moment in which Matteo found a shiny Scyther. Yeah, I saw it. You have been writing to me so many cool comments. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, that's the best ability. Let's go. Let me check the nature. Let me see if it's... that's not good. I mean, you can still go on with the chain and try and catch another one. I personally would do so. But I know that you are struggling so much, but I think that the commitment you're putting like tonight, even if you're going to sleep like at 2 AM, it might be worth it. I mean, it's still boring to reach the chain of 40 again. So if I were you, I might go for another one. Oh, I see, that's fair. How are you able to cook while you are hunting? I honestly have no idea. And my AirPods ran out of battery, as always. I'm getting tired of this thing. I mean, I'm almost done with the stream, but I hate so much when my AirPods like die. So fucking much. Because I wanna hear the music. Anyway. Let me go on with Latios, because if not, I'm never reaching 700. Oh, you had to go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, that's sad. That's what I was talking about before. I mean, it's better to keep like 3 or 4 spots in the team just to be able to check the nature. That's sad. Anyway, you still got the shiny. It's fine. You are writing so many messages, let me catch up on them. You slept with your DS still on? Yeah, I mean, with the Pokeradar chains is pretty much as you wrote, actually. But it depends. For example, for me, I was catching as many shinies as I needed to complete the line. So, for example, when I hunted for electric, I caught 2 of them, and I was lucky enough to get one of those 2 that was timid. So I just evolved the timid one and kept the other one as a base form. And then I didn't go on because, as I said before, I don't actually like to fulfill my PC of like Pokeradar shinies from the same chain. There is really no point actually. I mean, they kinda lose value. The more you get, the more they lose value, in my opinion. That's why I always stop after 2 or 3. I mean, I used to stop because I'm no more hunting with the Pokeradar. But yeah. What do you mean? Of course you can keep these spots like empty. You just have to like drop the Pokemons that you don't want in the party in the Pokemon Center. That there is a miscommunication. I don't know, because I think you know about. I mean, it's strange that you don't know about it, actually. I mean, you just have to drop the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Thank you for sharing on the stream. Have a good night. Yeah, I didn't reset Platinum. Yeah. I'm doing it right away. Thank you, Joaquin. By the way, another reason why I mean, try to stop streaming at midnight is also because of that. No, I'm just joking. I should actually like put a sort of alarm on my like phone to reset the game. But in the end, if I'm going like past midnight, it's not even for that many minutes. Apart from like the previous stream that was like 4 hours long and I went like up to 2 a.m. But apart from that, I'm not that many times going that far into midnight. So even if I'm only looking at like Whiscash and Gyarados, it's not even a big deal actually. And then I will get a shiny Whiscash or Gyarados and I will get like purged. But I mean, it's the right punishment. Thank you, I really hope to find it, but I don't think so actually. There we go, you have to make that Scyther like a machine. I also used to EV train my shinies. I mean, when I was not like hunting for them in such an active way as I'm doing right now, I have so many of them like EV trained to level 100 also. See ya, have a good night. Thank you for passing by. Bye bye. Yeah, it really is a good feeling actually. I mean, in my opinion, a shiny on the old games, it's so different. I mean, being able to like I don't know, it might be the charm of the pixels, I don't know, but I will always like be more stunned by old gen shinies, and that's not because I'm I mean, that's also because I'm mounting in I mean old gens, because if I thought that the shinies were, I mean, looks better in the newest generations, I would mount in the newest generation. But I mean, these games are too good actually. And I'm also not planning on buying a Switch. I never will actually. By the way, thank you, Joaquin, for making me reset the platinum. I really should put an alarm to notify me. Oh really? I must have like lost the message. Let me scroll down. Oh yeah, you wrote it. I'm so sorry. That's because you spammed a lot for the shiny that Matteo has found. I lost the message because of it. Because I'm looking at the chat from my cell phone, so it's also like smaller. Because it's so small on my OBS layout that I'm not even able to see it actually. I mean, I kinda am, but I'm not reading from it because from OBS I see the I mean the layout. My layout is a bit smaller than I mean, you see it as a full screen and I don't, because I also have to look at the audio and to check that the music is still going. I might also go full screen, but I prefer not to, just to be able to always manage everything. No, 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 you're fine, you're fine. Don't worry. Still no Rayquaza. It is what it is. It will come. Don't worry. They always do. I mean, I'm hoping that I'm not going to 70,000 just as Dallas did with the register back in the day, because it was like... I mean... But in the end, I kind of feel like it's... I mean, it's normal in such a long career as he had as a shinyhunter to like have a shiny hound that goes that long. I mean, in the end, math speaks for itself. 1 in 8, 192. I mean, it's not... I mean, it's so low as a percentage. Are you double hunting for it, or are you single hunting for the Rayquaza? By the way, on Emerald weren't the soft reset shinies locked? I don't remember actually how the broken RNG worked, because I approached it like back in the day before buying the games, but I still have never hunted on Sapphire, on Ruby and Sapphire, and also Emerald. But I thought that you couldn't soft reset for the shinies in Emerald. Or you might run away from Rayquaza. Is that the way? I don't know actually, that's on me. I should know this thing. Oh, SoulSilver, yeah, you were not on Emerald. Yeah, in fact I was tripping. But someone else was on Emerald. I got confused. I don't remember who, but I'm sure that someone was on Emerald. Yeah, you are on SoulSilver. Yeah, no, I should be okay with the broken RNG. It should be that you can soft reset on Emerald. But... Oh, you were talking about... Okay, I got it. So you are double hunting. That's good. That's good for you. I wish I was doing it also. I wish I was doing it too, that hound. Kyogre, Groudon and Rayquaza are so good actually. And we are at 700. I'll go on like a couple encounters and then we are done for today. Yeah, I know how it works, actually. I just forgot you were on SoulSilver and not on Emerald. I'm also planning on doing that hound. It's pretty cool also, like the sort of temple or the cave in which you can hunt for them. Pretty unique. Oh, alright. I might have slept on that message actually. Um, you can only soft reset for Lugia on Soul Silver. You can't run away from it. I mean, as far as I know, but I never heard of running away from Lugia or OO. Yeah, that's fair. You wanted to clarify it. You have wrote like you guys were writing so much. I might have like not read a couple messages. I'm sorry if I didn't answer to everything you wrote. For example, I was almost missing the last Pokemon question, but luckily I saw it by scrolling. By the way, I'm pretty sure you can run away from Lugia. You should only be able to soft reset for it. But for example, I was also planning on in the future hunting for Shaymin, and you can run away from Shaymin, the event one, in Platinum, like. And but when I'll go for it, I think it will be with 4 devices, so I will soft reset for it because it would take. I mean, I think it would be easier with 4 devices to hunt for it as a soft reset hunt, because I have to press way less buttons and for a shorter period of time. It's way better, but it's still it's still a theory. I still haven't tried to actually move my fingers on it, so I'm still not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, is Michael, is the runaway method the only way to hunt for Rayquaza in Gen 3? Because I was not sure if you could run away from it or not, but I thought you could, and by what you wrote, I'm even more sure that you could run away from it. Yeah, I did the same, Evie. I did the same. I got all of them. I mean, you can also get all of them if you like stick like looking for them and repeating the process. You will eventually get all of them. I was talking about Emerald. In Gen 3, you should be able to run away from Rayquaza, am I correct? Because I'm pretty sure you cannot soft reset for it because of the broken RNG, but you should be able to run away from it. Oh, so you can actually run away. I mean, does it work for every like static encounter? Because I'm like not an expert of Gen 3. I've only played a lot like Firered and Leafgreen, but not Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, even if I have them. I only played through them to set up the hounds, but I still haven't hunted on those games, so I don't know. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good then, yeah. why do you think it's impossible? I will also go for Darkrai. I already went for it. I haunted it via Void Glitch. Back in the day I didn't know that you could get the events, but I knew that you could like literally break the Diamond and Pearl games and reach Darkrai anyway, and I haunted for it, and I got my shiny Darkrai. It was 2021 February. I got it, but it was off camera because I started YouTube in July 2021. So I will for sure go for it again, even if I don't like to hunt for the same Pokemon like twice. I will for Darkrai because it's such a I love it and I want it on my channel so bad. And I also want a shiny team in the Darkrai because I was not synchronizing at the time and I got a shitty nature, so I want a team in Darkrai. Yeah, I see, but you can get the event anyway. You can get the... I don't remember how it's called, the event, but you should be able to get it on Platinum. I mean, I did. I mean, I got it on my like Feebas game, so let me skip this battle and check it, and then I'll go off stream. I should have it on this file. I don't know. No, it was on Pearl. It might be on Pearl. Because I don't think I mean, I went for all the events in all the games. I think I might have done it only in a couple of them. I don't know. I don't remember. By the way, I think you should be able to get it also on Platinum. I don't know. You should try. By the way, guys, that's it for the stream. That's it for tonight. I enjoyed it so much. Thank you so much for like being so active. I'm so happy that I've seen so many new faces in the chat. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and see ya in the next one. It might be tomorrow. I don't know actually. See ya. Good night.